it's Haley and welcome back to another Bookish video. So it is the tail end of May. I think it's like the 28th right now. I think May 28th, May 27th. I don't know the date. But I am planning my June TBR right now, and I have to throw in this part. I'm not gonna read these books right now, but okay, so I'm planning my TBR, and I know that one of the videos I'm going to make in June is going to be a secret TBR, so I have to pick it right now so I know what I'm reading. So let's go pick it. So I'm doing something kind of interesting. This is actually an idea from Kayla from Books and Lala. Sorry if you can hear my dogs jingling around in the background, but she just did a video where Instagram picked her TBR without knowing. And in that video, somebody on her Instagram guessed that she was doing her TBR based on a deck of cards. Well, she wasn't, but I said, now that sounds interesting. So I am shamelessly stealing that idea from Kayla, and whatever girl commented that on, or boy commented that on her Instagram. So yes, you heard it right. My secret TBR for June is going to be a deck of cards, picks my TBR. So, hi, I'm on the floor now. Today's video is chaotic, or it's gonna at least start out chaotic because I'm planning my TBR and I'm stressed about it. I don't know why. I'm just like, there's so many options for things that I could pick to read, and I know I'm gonna get books for my birthday, so like, is that gonna be on my TBR? Like, I don't know. Anyway, I have my cards. Gonna shuffle them up. Okay, these hoes have been shuffled and they're ready to go. Now let me show you my weird little setup that I have here. Hello, Mochi. Okay, so I literally took some books. Oh God, now they're attacking. I took some books off of my TBR shelf and I just stacked them here. There are 20 books. Thank you for interrupting, Mochi. And the way I'm going to do it is Ace is going to be 1. And then obviously all the other numbers are going to be their numbers. And then Jack is, wait, what number does I end up on? 10? Yeah, oh my God, I'm so stupid. Please ignore that. I'm actually not dumb. Like, that was just a moment. Okay, so the Jack is gonna be number 11, the Queen is gonna be 12, and the King is gonna be 13. So I'm gonna number them, okay? So this is 1 and up, and then this is 11, 13, 14. And obviously it's gonna change as I take books out. That's why I have extra ones. Oh my God, why are y'all freaking out? I literally promised that I pay attention to my dogs. They're just needy. Okay, so the first 5 cards that I flip are gonna be the numbers that we choose in that order. So, the moment of truth. Here we go. Are you guys ready? Okay. 10. We got number 10 first. Queen. So that's number 12. Number 12. The new number 12. Oh my God. And then 8. Wow, this is so exciting. Let's go find out what I'm gonna read. Oh my God, this is so fun. Okay, so first is number 10, which is The Alienist. So we're starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm actually really happy that this one got picked because it's my friend's and I'm borrowing it and she really wants it back. So I'm gonna read it. Woohoo, she's a big bitch though, so it's gonna take me a while to get through her, which is not promising. Okay, number 10, you're done. Now we got number 12. Okay, so now this is 9, 10, 11, 12. Bookish Life of Neenah. Hell, wait, I'm so excited to read that. So fun, I'm so excited for that. Okay, so 9, 10, 11, 12. So because we got another queen, our little pair of queens. So the new number 12 is Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris, which is another one that I'm so excited about. And I'm also so excited that I got a thriller. Yes. So our next one is number 8. So since there are 9 books in this stack, it's not number 9. This is number 8, and this is probably the oldest book on my TBR. I've been meaning to read this forever. It's just kind of heavy and thick and psychology jargon written, so I've been putting it off, but now it's going to force me to finally read this book. It's all about fear and anxiety and how it was actually designed to help you, so you should embrace it, but obviously it's hard when it gets to a clinical threshold. But anyway, so that's good. I got 2 books that I've been really excited about and 2 books that I need to just get off my TBR. One because it's so old, it's been on there for fucking ever. And this one I just need to get back to Bailey. So Bailey, you're gonna get your book back. I'm so sorry. Okay, so that was so fun. I'm so excited to read these in June. And when I put up my June TBR video, y'all are not gonna know what these little books are from, how they were picked, and I'm so excited for y'all to guess my secret TBR, but now you know. So let's get into me reading. All right, hello. I just started reading my first book for this video. It is June 13th, by the way, so I'm just now starting, and I'm about 100 pages into The Bookish Life of Neenah Hill by Abby Waxman. I'm really enjoying it so far. Some of the language is a little bit cringy, like it's like that's hella cute, or like I'm low-key annoyed, and like I don't know, that just kind of takes me out of the story a little bit because I'm like rolling my eyes, but whatever. I get that's like popular language that some 20-somethings use, just not this 20-something. But I like the story, and I really like Neenah's character. I relate a lot to her, and I also really like Peter's character. If you've read the book, you know all about Peter. He's great, love him. And I'm excited to see where the story goes, especially the romance. It's like a very slow burn, but it's getting me really interested. So I will update you. Also, I look really sunburned because I was reading this laying by the pool and I didn't want to go inside, so my face just suffered for it. Anyway, I will update you when I get a little bit further into it. Good morning, guys. So I actually just got back from the gym. That is why I'm looking like this. I'm also sunburned, so it's like a double red cherry tomato face for you, serving cherry tomato realness. But anyway, before I take a shower and get ready for the day, I just wanted to let you guys have a little update about the Bookish Life of Neenah Hill. I actually finished it last night, so I finished it in one day because it was so cute and the romance was like so slow burny. Like I just needed to know what happened, so I flew through it in one day and it was really, really good. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 4 stars. It didn't bump up into like favorite of all time territory, and I'll tell you why, but it was an enjoyable, light, little fun read. So yeah, what I liked about it. So they had, Abby Waxman included these like planner pages because our main character is like a big organizer, like bullet journaling kind of girl, which so am I, so I really related to that. And I really enjoyed the pages of like her planner. I don't know why, it was like very satisfying to me, and like the quirky, funny things she would write in there, I really enjoyed that addition. I also really liked all of the characters. I thought they were like so funny, but not necessarily stereotypical. Like they all had their own little quirks and they felt like real, fully imagined people. So I really enjoyed a lot of the characters, especially her new family that she meets. Obviously the whole story is about her like meeting her family that she didn't know existed, so, and falling in love in the process. Not with a family member though, that would not be good. But I really enjoyed the characters of her brother Archie, her nephew Peter, and her love interest Tom. I loved all of those characters, and I also loved Neenah herself and a lot of the little side characters. Her nanny, Louise, I really liked her. really great characters in this book. There was also really great representation for anxiety disorders. I don't see this done well a lot as like a mental health practitioner in the future. If you didn't know, I'm getting my master's in mental health counseling so I can become a therapist and open my own practice, and I thought the representation of anxiety was really relatable. It wasn't like an extreme case, which I feel like you see a lot in like literature and the media. It was like very like, this is every day with anxiety, and if you don't understand it, this would really help you understand it in like a fun, quick read kind of way. So if you're interested in that, I thought the representation there was really well done. The only cons I have, and the reason why I gave it 4 stars instead of bumping it up to 5, was the very end was kind of rushed. Like, it could have had an extra 30 pages to kind of let everything come to a head, like, more slowly. Oh my god, Mochi is like smacking back there. I love that for him. If you hear smacking noises, it's my little dog back there. But yeah, I thought the end was really rushed, especially on the romance front. I felt like it was like this big declaration of love, and then, okay, we're together and we're happy. And like, I wanted more than that. I wanted something deeper, and I feel like that could have been done with an extra few pages. And overall, everything was kind of like cheesy and a little bit cliche, but I almost didn't mind it. Like, it wasn't anything groundbreaking, but it was cute. You know, it was cute. I enjoyed it. So 4 stars for this one. And I think the next pick that I'm gonna go with is Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. I'm gonna shower, try to get ready. I have a lot of work to get done today, but hopefully I will be able to get to that book. And if I do, I will update you when I start it. Hello and good morning. Today is one of the busiest days of my entire life. I had this little nice plan, like I was gonna wake up, go to the gym, lay out, read some more of this book, get some things done. You know, I had that nice little plan. It didn't really work out. I was swamped with things to do until 1 o'clock. Finally was able to get ready for the day, and I have to run to Trader Joe's and then come back and write a 5-page paper. So I feel like I'm not gonna get a lot of reading done today, but the good thing is I did get a little bit over a third of Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris read last night. So I'm just gonna give you a little bit of my initial thoughts. I am so sorry if you can hear the absolutely vile country music happening in the background. Cannot control what my neighbors choose to, me too, Mochi. Yeah, that is my exact feeling about this country music happening right now. Okay, so Behind Closed Doors. So if you don't know what this book is about, it's basically a domestic thriller about a marriage. It's basically giving you the feel that it's a domestic abuse situation. The husband seems like he is really in control of the situation, of the wife and all of her actions. The husband's name is Jack and the wife's name is Grace. Grace has a younger sister named Millie who has Down syndrome, and she obviously loves her so much and is dedicated to taking care of her for the rest of both of their lives. Like, Millie's supposed to move in with Grace after she's done with school, so that's obviously creating a rift because the crazy, manipulative, controlling, abusive husband has an issue with that, or maybe he doesn't, and maybe Millie is the whole reason that he wanted to marry Grace in the first place, or at least that's the feel that I'm getting so far. Yeah, I'm about a third of the way through. I'm really liking it so far. It's like actually giving, like, inciting a visceral reaction from me. Like, the honeymoon scenes, like talking about their honeymoon when she like sees his personality like switch from the man that she fell in love with to this crazy controlling man that she married. That like made me sick to my stomach. It was like so scary. Like, this is a book, I'm not usually scared by monsters, vampires, like things like that, even murderers. I'm like, okay, it's murder, whatever. That's how many thrillers I've read at this point. But this, like, toxic, manipulative, scary man, this is the type of thriller that, like, actually scares the life out of me. So yeah, this is really thrilling so far, really enthralling. Like, I did not want to put this book down, but it was 1 a.m. and I knew I had a bunch of things to do today, so I had to put it down last night, but I really did not want to, and hopefully I get some time to read more today because I really am liking this book so far. And hopefully my neighbors can learn to shut the fuck up or get better taste in music. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so even though I was crazy busy yesterday, oh my god, hello. Every time I start to film, this little boy wants to growl and attack his sister. It's really not cute. It's not cute. Even though I was really busy yesterday, as you saw in the last clip, I actually just set aside a couple hours at night for myself because I could feel myself getting really stressed and I just wanted to read and take a bath. So that's what I did, and I'm really happy that I did that because I just needed that time. But yeah, so I did get about another 100 pages to Behind Closed Doors. I'm on page 197, so I have less than 100 pages to go. I'm definitely gonna finish this book today, and it is absolutely terrifying. This is one of the most crazy, actually scary thrillers that I've ever read. Like, I don't know, this is almost horror to me. Like, the situations that this girl is put in because of her psychopath husband. Obviously, this isn't a spoiler vlog, but this is crazy. Also, my favorite character ever is Millie. Protect her at all costs. And that's pretty much all the thoughts I'm having right now. I'm so excited to find out there's a super big surprising twist at the end. I've heard that the twists in this book are crazy, so I'm expecting something really good, and I will let you guys know when I finish this book what I think about it. I love this book. I just finished it in between my classes and I'm shaken and I am stirred. This is a 5-star read and I'm so happy these magical cards picked this book for me because I loved it so much. It was crazy, it was thrilling at the end. Like the last 50 pages, I was like, what's happening? I gotta know. I was like flipping pages so fast. I don't know really how to get across to you how good this book is without giving spoilers, but like, I'll just say this. All the characters are so well fleshed out. The pacing of the story is flawless. You're rooting for the protagonist so hard. Like, all that matters is that she's safe and she survives, and like, without giving spoilers, like, just read this book. Literally read it. It's so good. I don't know how anything's gonna top this now, but I'm gonna start reading The Gift of Fear, which I've had on my TBR shelf for forever, but it's just time. It's just time to read it. It's supposed to be really good, but like, I want another thriller. I don't know if I want to read like a self-help kind of thing right now. But whatever. The fate of the cards has led me to this. I'll update you. Alright, so I actually surprisingly made it really far into this book. I'm on page 280 of 360, so I have about 80 pages left to go. Probably gonna end up finishing it tonight. I think the reason why it went so fast is because I did skim over some of the chapters that just didn't seem that interesting to me, because I didn't want to put myself through like reading through a bunch of science and jargon that I didn't really care to even attempt to understand. But the chapters that I did actually read, I really enjoyed. This is really informative, and like this book can save your life thing, I don't quite know if that claim can be like substantiated, but I think it has really good takes on things. Like, at first, some of the things that Gavin de Becker were saying kind of put me off a little bit. Like, he was saying women who stay with their abusers are making the choice to stay there, which originally, when I first read that, I was like, okay, I'm about to DNF this right here. But he explained it by saying the reason why he explains it to his clients like that is because if they see staying as a choice, then they also see leaving as a viable option as well, and a choice that they can make. So I understood that a little bit better after he explained it, and I don't know, some things when he originally says them, I'm just like, oh, what? But then he explains it and I'm like, okay, I get it. So yeah, I think it has some really good stuff, and it's not as heady as I thought it was gonna be. Like, I'm not like trying to memorize all of the facts while I'm reading it. It's more like you have all the tools inside yourself to use your fear and like your intuition to guide you through life as a vulnerable woman. I particularly liked, there's a chapter talking about persistent harassment, which I don't know if I would call it harassment, but there are definitely people that just persist in my life, like trying to drag me down always and constantly. And the advice in that chapter I think was really good, and all the science that he uses to back this up, although it is outdated data, because this was published in 1997, I still think it has pretty good standing, and I would like to see a lot of these studies that he references replicated today. I wonder if they would get the same results. But yeah, I'm probably gonna finish this and I will give you my full thoughts in the morning. Good morning. I am on my way off to the gym, but before I leave, I just wanted to let you guys know my rating for The Gift of Fear, which I finished last night, is gonna be about a 4-star. It's hard for me to give nonfiction a 5-star unless it's like really, really resonating with me. So yeah, the last few chapters, I don't feel like they were as like applicable to my life. So it wasn't like I was like taking notes or like taking mental notes about anything, but it was interesting to like hear about the crazy things people do and how this man and his like firm can predict their weird actions and stop violence from happening. So that was interesting. But I'm excited to get back to the fiction world. So I'm going to be starting The Alienist by Caleb Carr, hopefully sometime today, and I will update you when I do. Hello guys. I have some sad news. I am DNFing The Alienist by Caleb Carr at 50 pages. I've been trying to read this for over an hour and like I just really cannot get into it, and I'm at the point right now where I just really want to read things I enjoy. I don't want to force myself to read something if I can't get into it. I'm so sorry to my friend who like raved about this book and like let me borrow it. I feel so bad, but like I just can't get into it. I think if I read anything that's set before like 1960, like I simply cannot get into it. I do not enjoy historical fiction, so I'm gonna have to give it a 1 star because I DNF'd it. Or maybe I just won't read it. Like I can't. I didn't read it, so, but I couldn't get into it. Like, I don't know. So I'm so sad. But don't take this as like a don't read this, I don't recommend it. It's simply because I do not like historical fiction. If you like historical fiction and mysteries, I'm sure you will love this book. It's like raved about, people love it. So don't let this stop you from reading it. It's just not gonna be for me. Oh my god, also, I literally haven't worn face makeup one time during this entire vlog. Like, I don't think one check-in I've been wearing face makeup. Sorry to leave off on such a sour note, but hey, I got 2 4-stars and a 5-star book out of this video, and I don't think I would have chosen to read any of these books on my TBR if it wasn't for this video. So the cards really did me good and helped me branch out, and I discovered, okay, listen, would I rather have read 4 3-star books or 3 really great books that I really enjoyed and 1 DNF? I would take the really, really great ones and the 1 DNF. That's just my opinion. So, sorry to leave you on such a sad note, but it is not all a loss. I think the cards really didn't do me dirty. They really gave me a 5-star, so I can't really be too mad at them. If you guys like this kind of like secretive TBR kind of video where it's like completely random and up to chance, let me know. I could do a like dogs pick my TBR. I've seen the thing of like the color wheel picks my TBR, and I go based off of like the color on the cover. So if you like these kind of TBR videos, reading vlogs, let me know. Also, side note, yes, I did bleach this sweatshirt during quarantine. I am one of those people who does DIYs during quarantine. Don't hate me, that's just the tea of it all. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to like this video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. All my social links are going to be down below. Okay, have a good one, guys. Bye.